All the way south, but there is still some rain, and actually we do have a tiny bit of rain. We've had some right along the coast today, but for a lot of spots, especially the farther north and inland you go, even to New Orleans and north, it's been really quiet. And again, just maybe you could have detected that tiny little bit of a feel of fall. Not true fall at all, but just that slightly drier feel. But look at the rain still ongoing off the coast of Houston. Some hail showing up there as well as that front has pushed south, but is still actually over southeast Texas. Satellite and radar showing also some welcome cloud cover, helping at times with the sun and the heat. You can see a few small showers sinking to the south. Actually, most of the rain at this point now even south of Cocodrie, so out there over the extreme northern Gulf. Temperature 88 in New Orleans, and our feels like temperature only 93. Our dew point temperatures I'll show you in a second, but they've dropped a little bit, so it's feeling especially pleasant and dry north of the lake. Temperatures all around the area in the 80s at this point, and our feels like temperature only around 90, or some spots into the lower and middle 90s, but not too bad considering this is August 31st. Our wind speed and gusts are coming in mainly from the east, and for tomorrow it'll be northeast and east. You can see a nice breeze at the Kenner Airport. There's some gusts near 20 miles per hour. To me, that really helped out earlier when I was outside this afternoon. Dew points 60s north and lower 70s south. This is not a really big deal. This is not a fall front kind of feel, but we do feel a little better than we certainly could at this point in late August and even into September. So starting to see summer break just a little bit, and it looks like it'll be somewhat similar through most of this week. Again, we've had that front push south, getting into precision casts for tonight. Not expecting rain, just actually a pretty pleasant evening as temperatures drop through the 80s. This is for tomorrow morning on your Labor Day. Not a whole lot happening with rain. It should be a similar feel to today. Still hot, lots of sunshine, broken up by clouds here and there, and maybe a shower or two, maybe a coastal storm, but that's about it through the day on your Labor Day. And then into Tuesday, it looks again like more of the same, with just a very slight chance of rain now that that front has been pushed south from that troughing up to the north of us. North Shore lows tonight about 70, not bad. South of the lake, upper 70s. Tomorrow, 90 is the average high for this point in the year, and I have a 90. Today we hit 90 at the airport, so we're right there at about average and not feeling terribly muggy. Your planner for tomorrow on your Labor Day, you can see noon, middle to upper 80s and hitting probably briefly about 90. Now here's what we have as we go through the next few days. That front becomes stationary over the Gulf, and there may be a little surface low that tries to form. We're not expecting any sort of tropical development from this, but we may see that kind of slide to the east, and we in turn get a couple of these fronts dropping in with even cooler and drier weather off to the north of us. But where we are, it looks like it'll be a drop in humidity to just kind of really where we've been the past several days when we're talking about the drop in humidity. So feeling good in the mornings and evenings, perhaps especially north of the lake. Now this model wants to bring humidity down with that front that I just showed you moving in on Sunday. So we will see if that one causes a more dramatic drop in humidity on Monday, a week from tomorrow. That's a long way out. We'll keep you updated. This is our tropical wave coming off the coast of Africa. Low chance of development. Doesn't look like perfect conditions, but our models are picking up on some low pressure perhaps developing. We're looking at Wednesday, September 10th, so we're going way out in time here. But interesting to see both the Euro in green, GFS in red kind of have it curving off to the north, so we'll continue to track it. We have no threats here for at least the next maybe 7, 10 plus days. So good, should get through a huge chunk of September, it looks like, with no tropical threats here. Of course, we'll keep you updated if anything were to change. 7-day forecast shows with the lower humidity by the end of the week, temperatures might climb a little bit to above average and then could drop a bit for next weekend.